Oh, just having a wee drink of juice. Yeah, right, I'm back. Yeah. I've sustained what I've done wrong. And I'm in the middle of fixing it. And I've still got time to kill, so I just thought I'd fire another live up. Plus, I know it annoys certain people because they keep thumbs down in my videos. The thing is, you can't see their thumbs down, but I know that they are, and I know that me being live irritates the hell out of them. So welcome back. Yeah. In the last stream, I had managed to complete my riding Santa thing, and it didn't quite work. And I'm like, what have I done? Part A, parts mounted on shoulder side. That's the shoulder side. Yeah. The parts that are on the shoulder side should be the capacitors and all resistors, and only the LEDs should be on the top side. Now, the fact that the resistors and capacitors are on the front side doesn't matter because I've got the polarity right. The fact that I've got all the transistors on the other side of the board the wrong way round means that the collectors and the emitters are transposed on on all 8 of them. So yeah, not really. If people tune in, they tune in. If the usual haters tune in, hello and thanks for the thumbs down. Yeah, you really need to get alive. So yeah, I'm going to go back to binge. Am I on that one? No, I'm on this one. I'm on the corner of this one. Yeah. So I'm expecting everybody to be away at work. So I've already swapped a few parts over, but yeah, I made a big boo-boo. And might as well go live. I'm at the bench. There's nobody else on at the same time being live, and I've found out what I've done wrong, and I'm going to rectify it. If anybody tunes in, all well and good. Hello. And for the haters that are going to hate, you keep hating. It's up to you. I'm doing it to annoy you. I'm going live because I can go live and it annoys you. So keep pressing your thumbs down because you can only do it once. Just keep pressing your thumbs down. I don't care. So yeah. Sad individuals. Anyway, right. So the issue was I had put all my components on the top side. Yeah. Which is the way that you do it with the tree, right? All the components go top side along with the LEDs. And from the same company Velman, all the components on the star go on the top side. Yeah. On this one, the only thing they want on top side is the LEDs, which will make it look nicer, and the switch and the power socket. All these resistors, right? That wouldn't have affected it because it's through hole. They all need to go on the underside. All the capacitors, again, that wouldn't have affected it because I've got the polarity right, need to go on the underside. What did bugger it up is the 2 PNP transistors being that goes collector base emitter. Collectors and emitters will be the wrong way around, and the same with these PNP ones. So at the moment I'm just desoldering them. So if anybody pops in and wants to chat, feel free. Make sure you're on the YouTube page. Normally I build plastic models, but I want to finish this off. I want to get this working before I go away from my appointment later on today. So I've got a couple hours to rectify the fault and get it working. So it's not going to be a long stream. I'll just be on for a couple hours. As I say, I know it's annoying the hell out of some people and tough to tease. I don't think it'll be any of the people that I normally hang out with, but I know who it is. I don't care. Past caring. Every time you put a thumbs down on my video, guys, it's a view. So, yeah, grow up. What I would love for YouTube to introduce is a bit like the Facebook, that if you're going to do a thumbs down on somebody's video, it actually puts your name there and it names and shames you. But because it doesn't name and shame you, you sit there and you go, there's something in this video. No, what you've done is you give me a view. And nobody else can see that you've thumbs down because I've changed all the settings on it. So that's to the haters. Anyway, I'm going to try and fix this and get this working. I don't get out much. And yes, I'm a grumpy bastard, but I'm quite right to be a grumpy bastard. So I need to swap all the top side components onto the bottom. So that's just what I'm going to do. So I have a handy little tool here. It's a desoldering bolt. It's got a hole up in the middle and it's got a solder sucker on it. So what I'm going to do just now is I is going to take this resistor out that I put on the wrong side. So I just put that on there till it heats up and melts it. It will comply. And then soak it away. Oh, it needs to heat itself up again. So get it in there, give it a wiggle, 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 soak the solder away. Yeah, I'm not really expecting anybody to be on at this time because everybody will be at work. And as I say, I've got a medical appointment today. So I'm on just for a couple of hours and we'll hopefully get this baby sorted out and all the components swapped about. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. It would be nice. So there we go, that's that resistor back out. And this time I'm going to fit it front to the side, because that's where it was supposed to bloody go. Now, that wouldn't have affected it. But the parts that I've just swapped over, that transistor and that transistor, when they were on the opposite side, that collector that's where it is supposed to be now would have been there, and the emitter that's there would have been there. So the back to front, so the flow through the transistor would have been wrong. And that's probably why some things were lighting up and some things weren't lighting up. But you live and learn. It's the same manufacturer of kit that my Star was. But yeah, I didn't RTFM. I didn't read the fucking manual. And hence, I'm thinking it's because the transistors are the bits that do all the timing for the flashing. And if I'm obviously putting the transistors on back to front, the way the power's supposed to be going through ain't the way it's going through. Hiya Bjorn, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I made a boo-boo last night, so I'm just fixing it. The good thing is once I get all these components swapped across, the only thing that's going to be topside are all the LEDs. So I shall start swapping all these resistors, etc., one by one, and repopulating them in the right place by desoldering them, which is a good thing to practice anyway. So there we go. That'll be that out. Let's see if we can get that resistor out on the top. Which means I can reuse the components if I'm careful. There we go. There's that resistor out. Let's stick it on the side that it's supposed to go. Because Terry's a numpty, isn't he? But as I say, I could get away with just putting the transistors on that the right way around, but I'm going to do it properly. Get in the hole. So that it looks all nice on the front. It will comply. So it was a noob mistake. I didn't read the instructions because it quite clearly says, and I'll show you in a second. Get in the hole, get in. You will get in the hole. Get in. There we go. Go on. There we go. Get that resistor in there. What I hadn't noticed on the instructions, it quite clearly says on there, parts mounted on the solder side. So that's all the resistors, all the transistors, and all the capacitors. Parts mounted on the component side, all the LEDs, the switch, and the taxi for a fanny. That's what that is. You live and learn. I spotted it quite quickly. I went, right, let's read the manual. What have I done wrong? Yeah, you blithering idiot, Terry. So that's a definite taxi for a fanny moment, but well, it can be fixed. At least all the tricky LEDs and everything's been done. So this is just a bit a matter of popping these out, reflowing them, sticking them back in. I do feel a bit of a burk. So what are you up to, Bjorn? Right, I have another resistor there. All I have to do is trim all these wee legs off. So let's get that one out. This is a great wee tool. So just get it over the end of the solder ball that I'd soldered on. And because I use leaded solder, this is going to be really easy to desolder. The only thing you've got to watch is when you push that plunger down, it can shoot really hot solder at you. So you do have to watch out for that when you're cocking it and reloading it. Let's just bend that leg up and so there we go. Flip it over the other side. Let's see if we can get that resistor out now. There we go. And stick it back in the other side. And it's going to be as easy as that. But I do feel a bit of a burk for getting it wrong in the first place, but easy mistake to make. Especially when all the other kits were, all the bits was on the other side. So there we go. There's that resistor in now. Vamp saying, hello, Smoo and Rat. Didn't really notice that holder yesterday. Quite fancy one. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Bjorn saying, I'm still trying to figure out the proper programming for that Arduino I'm going to use in the tank. Not got a clue, mate. Don't ask me. Bobbington's in. How you doing, Bob? Yeah, you're missing my rant right at the beginning. I obviously don't curry favour with a few people, and it's not the people that I used to hang about with in the lives. I've changed the settings so if somebody puts a thumbs down, nobody can actually see they've done a thumbs down apart from me. And it's the same three people that are doing their thumbs downs. And it's like, you know what? It doesn't actually bother me. It's thank you for the view and get a fucking life, you horrible spaz. So it's still happening. I'm still getting old. And you know what? What's really annoying them? As soon as I found out they've put all the dislikes up, I fire another live stream up because I know it irritates the fuck out of them. So, yeah. Bothered? Is this face bothered? So, what time is it there, Vamp? I take it you're not working. Right, that's that resistor. I've got one that goes across the way up here. I need to take that one out. There we go. Where are we? We're R19. Let's get that one out there. Just got to be awfully careful that you didn't burn yourself when you're desoldering, because you're pulling red hot solder. Well, no red hot, but hot. Good exercise about this was they weren't tinned. The holes weren't tinned before. They are now. Let's see if we can get that resistor out. That should be that one. That's not quite ready to come out yet. Oh, that side's out. Right, this one's going to take a little bit of paraswizzy on. So we'll grip it with the tweezies. And then give this a wee wiggly over it. No, is it no wanting to come? Why is it no wanting to come? Why is it no wanting to play ball? Come to daddy. Or have I clipped on more than one resistor, possibly? Oh, there we go. There it goes. Is that some sort of special soldering iron? Yes, it is. It is what they call a desoldering bolt. Give me a second and I'll let you have a wee looky see. I'm just reflowing that there. Move this that way. I need to put this. So I'm just taking one component at a time and sticking it back in where it's supposed to go, but on the right side of the board. Get in. There we go. Yeah, so this is, you get a standard, I've got one, the desoldering pump, which is vacuum operated. So you press the plunger down, you heat up your solder, you put it on, and it sucks the solder out, yeah? Problem is, the time you get the heat off and that on, it doesn't always suck it up. So I bought myself, this is a soldering bolt, but it has a hole up the middle, okay? And it's got the sucker on it. So when you put it over the component, let's get ready, I'm going to be doing R21 next anyway. So you just put it on, give it a little wiggle, press a button, and it sucks the solder away. So it desolders apart, so you can pull it out and use it again. It's really good if you're recycling parts. And then all I'm doing is I'm swapping the parts onto the right side of the board and reflowing them with solder. Simple as that. Job done. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And what it's also doing is, instead of having all these horrible components on the LED side, oh, I've got some wee legs I've got to cut off now, so that's a brilliant tool, that. But yeah, again, it's a Duratool one, and I got it for Rapid Electronics. Time to open the new kit, Smoo. Haha, it's 12:26. Aye, right, aye. Well, I'll be, if it's 12:26 PM, I'll be heading out in that wind and rain in Edinburgh, because I've not heard from them yet. So I assume my appointment is still on. So I've got a couple of hours to kill. So yeah, I'm just going to kill them by hopefully fixing what I fucked up. That would be nice. But you're always learning. But it confused me because all the components are on the other side on the same make of kit. And I just missed it in the instructions because I'm a twat. Right, let's get R21 out, which sits up there. That should now lift out reasonably easy. Or is R21? It's still got a wee bit of a grab in there. So let's just get the bolt on. Give it a wee wiggle across. And soak. Let's see if I can get the bugger out now. That side's free. Is this side free as well? Yep, there we go. And let's just stick it back in on this side. It might still be a little bit warm, of course, because I've had the soldering bolt on it. Yeah. Oh, so you're asking the wrong guy if you're wanting to know about Arduino. I know roughly how they work, but I've never actually done the code in them yet, mate. So, but there are plenty of forums and pages out there. What are you trying to do with the tank? Like, you try to get it so it turns a turret and all that, using servos. You'll probably find there's a script there. It's already there that you can modify. That's what most people do. Some people write them from scratch, write their own code. Most other people take a script that's already there and modify it to suit their needs. I see someone had funny pants on. Ah, you see, this will be annoying them as well because I've got a t-shirt and it says, "I don't get out much." And the guy that's on the front of it looks quite like one of the people that's just liking the videos. Anyway. You're struggling. Yeah, as I say, I haven't even attempted coding Arduino yet. I've seen how it's done. but I haven't done it, so I can't advise you on that. There are lots of self-help things that you can do. Forums, YouTube videos. Again, it depends on what it is you're trying to do. I know Colin writes his own code, but he's a bit of a whiz kiddie with that sort of thing. I've got one, and I will be at the same stage as you. I will figuring out how to do all the coding and stuff when I get round to playing with it. Next resistor, that one, what we're looking at, R20. Let's get that bugger out. So on the end of the resistor, give it a little wiggle, solder out. Only thing to watch is when you're pushing that plunger back down again, didn't have your hand over the end of it because it'll just blow hot solder right over you. And it burns like a ring of fire. Nice weighty bass. Ken Sturridson, how you doing, young man? How you diddling? I'm fixing my fuck-ups for last night just to give me something to do before I go into Edinburgh. So I'll not be on for long. Right, this needs a bit more of a persuasionary thing. So I'll just go over there, onto the leg, give it a wiggle, and yeah, the part's out. So, and then stick it back in the other side. Excellent. Wayne's World. Get in the hole. I know you hear me saying that quite a lot, get in the hole, but yeah, get in the hole. Right, so I'll just reflow that. Turning the turret. I got it working. What I'm trying to do is have two buttons. One should be programmed to give one light blink, while the other will have a rapid until you let go. Right. So, what I can gather for it, what you need to do is download a blinking sketch. You do a blinking sketches. I can't remember what they're called. And you set the time and delay for the one that you just want to blink. But the one for the rapid fire will need to be a slightly altered code, and it's all about what I gather, as I say, I'm not an expert. It's all about setting the delay. You tell it to turn on for how long, and then you tell it to turn off for how long, and then to turn back on. And depending on how many times you want it to keep repeating, then you can have it looping. So it's the time that it's on and the time that it's off, and the loop command, and the loop would just keep doing that, so you'll get a strobe. But I don't know how to do it. Don't ask me how to do it, but you should be able to tweak the code. Bought one of those solder guns that has solder free at the hot end. Yeah, not a fan, mate. I like to be able to control it by hand. Can mind you saying you were going to get one now. It's a trigger gun. Yeah. I don't think I would get on with one of those. Unless you can you set the speed that it feeds? Speed that it feeds? That sounds quite, yeah. Can you set the speed of feed for it? Would be the interesting one for me. Do you have problems with gripping that, Ken? Is that what you've bought it for? Because I've seen them but I can't see any reason that I would use one personally, but that's just me, obviously. I prefer feeding the solder in manually. But I think if somebody was an amputee or something like that, it'd be fantastic, because you've got a hand free that you didn't have to hold solder with. Good for me. You're one hand down, manual feed by trigger, so it's constantly hot. So I take it your feet. That's That sounds no bad, especially if you've got a hand that you can't use, mate. It's a neat solution. I didn't realise you were one hand down, so yeah. That's going to be ideal for you then. I didn't care if it was a manual feed or what it was. Now, I'm hoping this solves it, because some of this board lit up earlier. It took me ages. It took me hours to get all the LEDs and everything in. And then I switched it on, and nothing much was happening. Well, I was getting some of it lighting up, but none of it was flashing. And it's because the bloody transistors should have been on the other side of the board. So where the collector and the emitter were, they were 180 degrees out. They were transposed. So yeah, no current was going to be getting through those bad boys, because I was a nub. But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Read the manual, Terry. You will get on a lot better. And this is going to make it look a lot neater on this side, isn't it? Because I'm not going to have all the components sitting on it. I'm just going to have all LEDs. Good for all the LED solder points, yeah. I don't know if the tip would be a bit awkward to get in, mate. Would it? Is it be all right? Or right, let's get this one at the side. R227. Let's get that away. Almost cleared it. Come on. There we go. I'm considering this wasn't pre-tinned before. It's going to be pre-tinned now, which is good. And it's that good, the component actually fell out there. Just don't put your hand in front of it when it's... you see where that went? It fell out. Where did it go, guys? It fell into my mat somewhere. Ah, there it is. Yeah, come to daddy. The tip is a fine point for board, yeah. I kind of like my... I'm just trying to see, is that... Yeah, that looks all right. Might reflow some of these as well. They're a bit shit. I quite like the a spade tip when I'm doing mine, but yeah, it definitely looks a good idea, mate. I didn't realise it was a manual feed. I thought it was all kind of automated, and I thought, yeah, I don't know if I could work with that. But yeah, if you're squeezing a trigger to get it to work, that's ideal. Right, that looks a bit shit there. I'm actually going to reflow that, just in case I've got any solder shorts as well. That's what this is ideal for. There's a bit much on there. So if I work that in there like that, because it's got a decent wattage of tip. No, it's not quite melting that yet. Give it a bit more. Give it a chance to heat up. Because it's just a wee cast iron tip. It's on this, it's a 40 watt. There we go. We've got some melt edge. And that should, yeah, those two pads are supposed to be together, so that's fine. That's excellent. And this one's a bit... Clean them all up, Terry. There's actually a dry joint on one of those, which will not be helping. Right, those two are supposed to be together. Let's reflow this one. Yep. Reflow on that one. Reflow on aisle 5. Neaten up my solder joints. Lovely. And lovely. Excellent. I shall work my way around them because I wasn't sure if some of them were shorting out as well. Check them out and bang it. I don't need one. So, yeah. What's Vamp saying? All this global warming has turned really good summers into tropical summer in South Africa. Been sweating my arse off in this humidity since 8 AM. 3 cold showers, nice cold beer. It's blowing a hoolie out there and it's pissing rain. I've got to ride through that to Edinburgh. I do prefer heat to cold. I can always take more clothes off, but I hate putting more clothes on. Right, that's that joint's tidied up. Any ones that I'm dubious about, I'll just reflow. But these all look not bad. Right, I've got another resistor sitting right in there. Can I get into it? It is in place. Yep, no bother. Global warming. I tell you what, I can't wait for the global warming to start hitting Scotland because I could do with some of that, babies. Yeah, bring all your global warming, all your bases to us. I'll quite happily deal with all your global warming. Hate it when it's cold. Right, that side's out. I was wondering why they would have the wee snowflakes on the side and you can't see them for resistors being on top. I should have thought, what fanny, eh? Taxi for a fanny. Ah, well, you're always learning, aren't you? Always learning. That should come out now. Should be an operative word. Yes, I'm just flipping all the components for the top side to the bottom side where they should have been in the first place. Fanny. How can someone be so stupid? Yeah, so I'm laughing at the haters. Haters going to hate at the moment on YouTube. I don't give a fuck about them anymore. Only start complaining when the heat goes over 47 degrees. You think people would have better things to do with their time than hound me when I'm having a bit of fun? So just to annoy them even more, rather than going offline, I'm staying online. Oh, they're going to love that. It's Cotton. Can just imagine it now. They'll be in their wee hangout. Oh, he's live again. It's all about him. Don't give a fuck. You know, if you know where I stay, come up and tell me personally. I'll quite happily have a chat. So what is everybody up to? Obviously, I'm repairing a fuck up that I did earlier on. Because the Smoo doesn't get out much and gets things wrong. What are you all up to? Let me guess, Vampy's doing another car. Like that big helicopter you did, by the way. That's a cracking big kit. It's a beauty. Right, what resistor am I going for this one? It still needs a bit more. Let's get that pin in the middle and give it a wee da-da-da-da. That pin away from the edge. Give it up. There we go. It's a bit awkward to use because this gets really hot up there. And you've got to kind of hold it by the end, but it's... What one was I doing? That one. Is this one now free? Yep, here we go. Resistor. Resistance is futile. Let's stick that back in. I'm getting blind as a bat, so yeah, so I didn't bother going to bed last night. It's like, yeah, go to bed, I'm not going to make it into Edinburgh, so stay up. Makes more sense. Haters add fuel to fire like a huge fire. Can barbecue more meat. Do you know what it is? Well, I find it quite funny because they're like, oh, put a dislike on his video. But the thing is, because I've changed the settings, nobody can see that they've disliked apart from themselves. And I just go into statistics and I go, oh, look, I had 3 on my Christmas Electrickery live one the other night. And oh, look, I've only just finished streaming and I've got 3 on this morning's one. And I'm like, yeah, 3 views as well. So I thought, yeah, they think they're getting to me doing it, but they're not. But I'm getting to them by going, fuck you, and just keeping streaming. People live for other people's slip-ups, yet their own backyard is waste eating shit, mate. Bob's drinking a coffee, smoking a fag, watching Smoo. Ken's painting a Ulysses. Oh, a grand figure at the moment. That sounds cool. Are you okay over there, Bob, drinking coffee? And Bjorn's going, how? What does he usually drink? Meatball juice. Oh, I've got a spot in my chin. That's a sore one. Ah, ow. I've just picked up, look. Oh, I'm going to end up coming off my bike in that one. No, Bob likes potato juice, mate. He's a big fan of the juice of the potato. Now, did I just place another one in there, or did I just solder it? What have I done? Who am I? Where am I? And did I just solder one there, or what did I do? Oh, I've missed one. I should have really snipped back. Did I just solder one on there? I did, didn't I? Must have. Right, let's take the next one out. Yep. Morning, guys. Don't you ever sleep, Terry? Well, Nigel, I can't afford to go to sleep today because I've got a medical in Edinburgh and I can't miss the appointment. So my sleep patterns all over the place. So rather than going to bed last night, I stayed up and did an insomnia. Oh, wait, no, this might be them cancelling. Give me a second. Hello. Apologies for muting myself there. It looks like they are definitely wanting me in for my appointment. So I was just confirming with them that it's going to be a bit treacherous going in on my motorbike today. And she's like, oh dear, but you're definitely coming in. I went, yeah, well, I have to. She says, unless they're going to cancel on me again. But if they're going to cancel on me, cancel before I come into Edinburgh and risk life and limb on the bike and Gale Force wins. Because last time I went in and I got in and I'm trying to think how many miles it is for here. It's about 22 miles there, 22 miles back. So it's only like a 44-mile round trip. But I rode all the way in there and I went, no, we can't take you. We'll forward you the money for your petrol, which you'll have to wait a month for. And away back home again. And I didn't want to go and all this pissing rain and wind and that, and risk coming off the bike in the wind for them to turn around and cancel again. So that's why I've not been to sleep, Nigel. And the other reason I'm streaming again is just to piss some people off that keep putting thumbs downs on my videos, because they're obviously disgruntled that I'm live and they're not, so they can go and fuck themselves. And I know it's annoying them, and all they can do is put thumbs down on the videos. It's so funny. And as you can tell, I'm past caring. There we go. It's the petty shite that everybody gets up to these days. They can't bear to see somebody enjoying a hobby. My goodness, that boy, all that boy's doing is soldering some shit to a wee Santa Claus sleigh thing, and we can't bear to see him happy. So we'll put a thumbs down in his video, but all they're doing is giving me a view, and it's just petty. It gets tiring. Like, it's like, fucking hell, get a life, guys. It's the same three people all the time going, dislike, and they did it to Colin as well. Colin had not a single dislike on his channel until after his birthday thing, where some people were allowed in and some people weren't. Yeah, I'm not going to go into details on it, but yeah, they can go and fuck themselves. Don't care anymore. I've got a problem with it, they can come up and talk to me personally, and I will sort them out. Ken's going, no one have a cage you can borrow? Nah, I don't have. It's me and my bike. That's all I've got, mate. I do have a friend that's got a car, but he works, so I can't do the public transport thing. So I'll be all right. I mean, I've done my advance and everything. I'll just need to take it easy. Rather than going on the motorway, I will have to take the back roads, because if I go on the motorway, I'm just going to get blown across it on the path of another vehicle. If I take the back roads, at least, you know, I'll maybe just get hit with a tree or something nice like that. Just check to see that I've not got any solder joints that are shorting out here, because some of them are really close, and I'm not sure about that one. Let's reflow this one. Let's take a bit of solder off of here. Take that out and get a look at the pad. And the same with that one. I bet you an LED falls out. Right, they're supposed to be joined together, so that's fine. I can reflow them. Well, that was hot solder that flew out there. Yeah, I'm pretty much on my lonesome here, mate. For fend for myself, So I do have a van that I used to have on the road, but it's been off the road for about 5 years, and I can't afford to put it back on. It's not an economical repair, unfortunately. It's the one I used to have for my business. I've had it for you, so that's fine if these two are joined together. I was just double checking. Nicely reflowed. What's Nigel saying? Hey, Vamp, Terry, don't risk going out on the bike. It's not worth it. Well, unfortunately, the medical board that deal with my disability want to see me, and if I don't go in, I will be on food parcels for Christmas and New Year, and I really don't want that, because they just stop your money. So instead, they'll make me go in for a medical, they'll make me jump through fucking hoops, and then they'll make me go through an appeal process, and then I'll be on like reduced money for 6 months till I win my appeal, which I've won 2 appeals before. That's just the way they work it. So yeah, I just know what's coming up. So yeah, I'm kind of pissed off at that, and I'm pissed off at people fucking me about on the YouTubes. And I know Colin's fucking fed up at it. I know. I do this as a hobby, to take my mind off other things, and so just call it. But people won't leave us alone. Sad individuals. And the thing is, everybody thinks butter wouldn't melt in the bastard's mouth to. Shame. How people can be so sad. Anyway, let's stay a bit cheery. Right, this has got to Did you sort of start out? Yes, I did. What it was I had a little solder buzz that had a bit like the problem we're having here. It had bridged out the base and the emitter on the transistor, which was putting it to earth. And I just reflowed it, and that was it all fixed. It took a whole of 5 minutes this morning when I sussed out what it was. I went, that doesn't look right. Some of the pins are quite close together, eh? Right, that came out. Where did it go? Ah, there it is. Yeah, so the star's working. My tree's working. It's just this one that's playing up, and it's because I misread the instructions. You're supposed to put all the components, like the transistors and that, on the back end. I put them on the front end. Do you know what's quite funny about them today? Because you keep saying fag, which is what I call it, it HUDs your message for review because it thinks that's a bad word. Thinks fag's a bad word. That's just quite funny. Let's reflow that baby in as well. John Paul, another live show. Just for a couple of hours till my appointment's on. I'm fixing this. I'm doing it to piss people off, John, because there's people constantly disliking my videos, and it's the same 3 people all the time. I think they just can't stand to see somebody happy and being live when they're not. So I get great satisfaction of, even if nobody tuned in for this show, the fact that I'm going live is pissing them off. So yeah, hashtag get a life. As I say, Colin's been getting the same shit and all. So Ken saying that's a problem with ailments to control your life with a stroke of the pen. Yeah, well, they've already stopped my money last month, so because I wasn't feeling well enough to go in, and they've cancelled it 4 times. Second coffee, another fag, great stuff. Almost awake. Frankie's going, hi again. As I say, I'm not on for long. I need to head away from here about, I reckon, about 12:30, so an hour and a half. Ken saying we have 2 types here, work cover or traffic accident. One is good, one is shit. Oh, so all right, yeah. No, but basically, if people are genuinely not well, or have disabilities, then you tend to be fine. They're trying to get rid of the ones that are milking the system, of which there are many. And I'm not. All right, I might be sitting here doing this as therapy, but I mean, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be lying in my bed doing fuck all, which is not a life for anybody. But I'm pretty sure I'll go in for my medical and they'll say, oh yeah, right, okay. Because I'm not sitting rocking back and forwards in my chair and all that kind of shit, they'll say I'm fit for work. Now, I know I could go out and get a job. I'm a skilled man. I ran my own business for 10 years. I'm not thick. Oh, I could get a job. Could I hold a job down? No. Because of my sleeping pattern and my anxiety and all the rest of it. So it's all bullshit. They make you jump. Oh, come on. They make you jump through hoops and give you stress. The last time they did it to my brother, I don't know if I should be saying this live, but the last time they did it to my brother, who is a type 1 diabetic, he ended up taking an overdose of insulin, and he says it's the worst way to try and kill yourself. All because they took his money off him. And that's a load of bullshit. Did I see a Grim Reaper? Yeah, I know what you're on about now. That's cool. Yeah. I thought you were talking about a car or something at first, but it's actually the Grim Reaper. Yeah. I need to sleep, but I don't want to, says Frankie. I need to sleep, but if I go to sleep, I won't get into Edinburgh. So if I'm going to go into Edinburgh in this shitty weather, I might as well go into Wonderland Models. I'm scared of going into Wonderland Models because I'm going to end up buying something and don't know what. I don't really need any more kits. This has been a little shite. Why is it not coming out? Let's see if I can do it like this. No, it's been a wee beastie. It's been a wee beastie. It needs to behave itself. That might work this time. If it's like here, all imports that rip the system. I don't know. I've worked all my life. I've paid taxes in and that. I haven't been one for sitting idle. I went through a rough patch in 2008. I ran my own business. I'd ran it for 10 years. The year before the banks stopped lending, I had turned over £100,000. So it wasn't like I was, I'm not making millions or anything, but I had a decent wee business going. And I needed, because my wife had just left me, I needed just a wee loan for the bank for about £3,000, which was, at the time, about half up the money that I would make in a month. But because it was seasonal, and I didn't do so much work outside in the cold in the winter, I needed a little bit of helping hand. And they do the same as they did with all small businesses. We need all your accounts, blah, 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 and all the rest of it. And I didn't have them at the time. I needed money. So they wouldn't give me the money. So I had to shut my business down. I lost my house. I was out in the streets. Lost my car. Lost everything. They had to eventually rehome me in homeless accommodation. I've never quite been the same since. I tried to take my own life. But they think, yeah, you're perfectly normal. Let's get you fucking jump through hoops. So, yeah, it just sucks. And people wonder why I'm a grumpy old bastard and I'm bitter at the world. It's probably because I'm a grumpy old bastard and I'm bitter at the world, but... Yeah, so I'm quite expecting today to go in for the so-called, I'll put it in inverted commas, medical, for them to tell me I'm perfectly able to go back to work. I've had a habit in all my jobs through my life. I can get a job, no problem. As I say, I'm an intelligent man. But when the depression kicks in and the dogs are barking on your shoulder and you didn't make it into work, it's all right getting a job, it's holding it down. And you just become a rotating statistic in and out of work, in and out of work, because you're not coping. So, yeah. I'm fully expecting to go for the medical and they're saying, yeah, you're fit for work. And I'll have to go through a lengthy appeal process and almost living on food parcels again. Which doesn't do anything for your mental state of well-being. But I'll cross that bridge. But I've got to go to the appointment. Even though I know it's going to be futile. And the thing is, poor Colin's got all that shit coming up. He's going to have to start jumping through hoops. So, yeah. But he's got more wrong with him, obviously, than me. But it's a total pain in the buttocks. Yeah, but there's a lot of people that could work that don't. And that's the ones they're trying to iron out. But at the same point, they're taking disability cards off the people who are disabled and need the car, and it's their only way of getting about, and all sorts of things, and dropping people's benefits. And there's a lot of people doing themselves in. There is a hell of a high rate of men in their 50s going, you know what, fuck it, I don't want to live anymore. So we'll see what happens. I might be lucky and I'll go, yeah, we agree with it, but I can't see it happening. Can't see it happening. It's not like I'm living a luxurious life or anything. I would much rather be out working, even just for the social aspect of it. Is that resistor blowing, or is that just... I miss all the banter, especially working in garages and stuff like that. I miss the social aspect, but I just know I couldn't hold the job down. Can you imagine it? I start a new job. Say I was to start a new job on Monday, and you have the whole initial excitement of, yeah, I'm in a new job and all that kind of stuff. And then I go and do a 48-hour snooze. I don't think I would last very long in it. Obviously, I'm not going to go into all my other medical issues I've got, but yeah, any public thing like this, but yeah. Right, some of these are disappearing off the top now. Oh, lovely. Right, well, I've got two resistors down there. Let's get those out. Oh, dear. Right, so, John, you're looking for skulls for that one, eh? It's an unusual scale. Never tried sculpting, John. It's not something I've tried myself. But you know how you get all the sculpting putties and all that? Do you know how you could sculpt a wee skull or two? With some modelling clay. That would be a cheap way of doing it. As I say, not that I would be an expert myself, not having tried it. It's something I wouldn't mind trying is a wee bit of sculpting at some point. But I do envy all the ones that are like shit hot sculptors. The ones that do all the figurines and all that, all the resin stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's just take out this one first. Saturday night at the movies. It's... Aye, I thought somebody had typed something in the chat there. Has my chat stopped working? Has anybody typed in after Ken? No. I thought my chat had stopped working for a minute there. Oh, hiccups. Come on, you wee bastard. Right, I've got that wee one to drop out. It's just gripping in there. Did that drop out there? It did. Where did it go? Where did it go? Ah, there it is. I've got an escapee. Chat's working. Right, that's cool. I just thought it went a bit weird there for a minute. It in the hole. I need some hair around it, Vamp. I'll find that hole a lot easier if I get some hair around it. They're in there. There we go. And hopefully after me turning these all the right way around, this thing will work now. I've enjoyed pissing about doing these, like. It's been a bit of fun, bit of something. Right, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be bridged, so I'm going to check and reflow that one, I think. Is that supposed to have a big bridge across it? Oh. No, it's not. Right, okay, so that could have been one of the problems there. That would have caused a short. Let's reflow that one. So I've found one short already. There was another one I was a bit unsure of. That's just a resistor. Another one there I think might need reflowed. Is that a short? Yeah, let's reflow that one as well. That wouldn't have helped it if there was a short there. Has that happened to be down by... All right, no, it's up by the antlers. Right. I think these are all in, they're supposed to be like that. Let's get this resistor out. Chat is working, no problem here. That's cool. As I say, I'm not going to be on for long. I'll need to keep an eye on my time. Get my bike gear on and that and head. Edinburgh's nice, like just not on the day like this. I do like Edinburgh. So I grew up in Edinburgh. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely city. It's a beautiful city. Oh, come on, you bastard. There we go. Let's get that back in on the right side. See if I'd only read the fucking manual. You know? I know this would it needed done. Do any of you guys ever build your kits and without looking at the instructions in that? Or do you give them a thorough read through before you start your build? Come on, you bastard, get in. It's being awkward. Obviously, because I've kinked these when I've been putting them in. Back out the hole. Let's do that. Oh, cramp in my hand. What's Frankie saying? The truck he's here, the guy where I ordered was amazing, quick with shipping. So it's your Coca-Cola truck. Excellent. I still think you should light it up. I think you'll do a cracking job. You did a cracking job on your golf, mate. It would be cool to see that baby lit up. If it's a proper Coca-Cola truck. No, anymore. It looks like shorts down there. Yeah, that looks alright. That's alright. That looks okay. That's supposed to be like that. It's in series. That looks okay. They're supposed to be like that. And that one's dubious. That one up there's a bit dubious looking. Where is it? That one. That could have been a short. Getting cramp in my hands now. That's cool. You've got your model. Yep, those two shouldn't have been touching. That's another solder short. So that wouldn't have been helping. Excellent. That's that one fixed. Stuff's so close together on this board. It's so easy to get a wee solder short. Yeah, who all thinks that Frankie should try and light up his Coca-Cola truck? I think that would be something kind of special. Right. All those I'm up to here now, so that resistor, let's get this one out. Get in there. I'm getting really bad cramp in my hands. No, it's a bit more. Yeah. I think in this way that's going to take me about 40 minutes to get into Edinburgh. But I shall take my rucksack and my cargo net in case I see something I fancy. Yeah, my hands. Oh, I've got a weird cramp. Ronald Borgson, how you doing, Ronald, my friend? You having shitty weather there as well? It's blowing a hoolie here. Oh, that's not wanting to come out, that one. Okay. It will comply. Oh, there it is. It dropped out. Excellent. See if we can get that back in the other side now. It'll be a bit warm. It's quite busy in here today. 12 years in. Cool. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just wondering if that resistor's overheated, but it's not. It could have a little bit though. Considering stuff's probably had a dead short on it, and with me having it no wired right, because it's taxi for a fanny. All the fun of the fair. Oh, I can hear a fish fan. Excellent. Right, next resistor. That's an awkward one, right in the middle of those greens. Looks better without all the shite in the front of it, right enough. I wish I'd read the instructions because it would have saved me a lot of fucking heartache. Without a load of components on the front, it really looks quite nice. I was watching this, anyone seen it? How did the Bismarck manage to sink HMS Hood so quickly? Aye, the history documentaries. I watched quite a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I like the History Channel. Right, let's get this awkward one in the middle. R6. And where's the other end? Oh, it's up there. Allegedly, you can solder with this thing as well, but yeah, I don't think I would try it. It's because I bent the leg over quite far on that one. That's what that is. There we go. That should be that one clear. And come with daddy. There we go. Just wish my hands would stop cramping up. That side's less. Is this side coming? There we go. Get it in this side. I'm actually not sure if that's a short. That looks okay. Right, these are quite sturdy, these test boards. Like they're designed that you can get children to solder something in and then desolder all the parts again and then put them back in again so somebody else can practice on it. So they're kind of like practice boards. That's all just going through the hole. Come on. There we go. It's looking a lot better with all the components on the side. The Bismarck wasn't a joke. It has been uploaded on YouTube 6 days ago. Oh, have you got a link for it? You'd always private message me the link. It could be something that I could watch, you know, if I'm just sitting bored. Right, I'll do this one because it's a bit of a weird looking little fucker. Well, the thing is, I'm going to have trouble cutting some of these back because the LEDs are in, but well, as long as it works, I shall be quite happy. I should have just done it right in the first place. That would have saved all the heartache. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a bit shite. Excellent. Let's see if that comes out now. Frankie says, I'll close my eyes now. A great day or a good night for everyone. Have a safe ride to Edinburgh and back home for Terry. Thanks, mate. I shall be heading off in about an hour's time. Yeah, I think it'll be a fun ride. It's kind of knee down in a straight line weather. It's lovely. Right. Bend this leg away from there. Go. Same with this one. Bend the leg in a bit. Can I get the bugger out now? Oh, we've got movement on one side only. It's still not wanting to come. Right, you bastard. You will comply. I've taken some of the photoresist off the tracks. I didn't really want to be doing that. Come on, you bastard. That's been a little shit. Now, let's try reflowing something. Let's look at it again. Because it's been a pain. Quick reflow. Quick reflow. Let's look it back out. I think it just fell out. Where did it go? Amazing what happens when you do a wee reflow, eh? Here it is. There's the one. Yeah, have a good one, Frankie, mate. Let it go. Cool. I'll get a look at that later. Cheers for that, young man. Absolutely shattered. I'll be on autopilot riding into Edinburgh. Right, where did that one go? Oh, that's a diagonal one. Tricky one. From there to there, and you go. Get in the hole. There we go. Excellent. Anybody know any nice wee aircraft releases in 148 fit? Bearing in mind that it's propeller type aircraft that I like from World War II. Anybody heard of any interesting nice wee kits? Oh, there's one in there. Let's get this one out. R13. Quite got it. No. Might have to reflow that one as well. You will comply. So Muse bought one of those egg kits in pink. An egg kit? You mean the The pink Meng Tung tank, is that what you're on about? Or an egg plane? An egg kit in pink. That sounds right up our street. They're quite cutesy, those little chibi kits, so. A pink kit. That to go with our complexion. I'll get a slap for that if she finds it. Well, it's certainly good practice for desoldering and resoldering. Alright, that one's not quite out yet. It will be this time though. Oh, cramp again. Is it out? It's a wave. Where did it go? Where did that one go, guys? Ah, I see it. It's across there. And it goes in there. And there. Come on, you baby. Come on, daddy. Comply. There we go. Rather dubious looking solder joints round about that area as well. Oh, the chibi pink tank. That's pretty cool. Like the wee. Is it the Sherman she's got? The pink Sherman. They are pretty cutesy. Like. Definitely very girly. Muse didn't strike me as a girly girl though. I don't know why I get the impression that she's not a girly girl, but they're bridge, they shouldn't be. They all look okay. That had a wee tag on it. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. That's supposed to touch that. That's supposed to go like that. It's like that. That's okay. That's okay. That one's a bit. No, that's all right. Yeah. And they're all on the same line. That's cool. And they're okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Right, next resistor. Oh, my thing's pinging. Yeah, it's cute. Aye, they're really cool. I do like the wee chibi tanks. I've never built one myself, like, but it's just folk commenting on the cave. So do remember to tell your friends that anything that I post in the dungeon, Colin and I won't see anymore, unfortunately. So get it in Colin's page and the cave. Right, let's do this one first. Not quite got it all out in one go, but nearly. Well, the leg must be off to one side on that one. I didn't want to bite that one. There we go, coming for the side, catch the leg, move it across. That might get you a bugger. And that one as well. That one still needs a bit more movement. Trying to get it in the hole. There we go. No, that's just resoldered it. Yeah. I'm gonna have to reflow that one to get that one to come out. That's better looking. This one. No, still needs more. Catch you later, peeps. Catch you later on, Bob. Look after yourself, mate. That one's been a little bastard. Right. Plan B tweezers. Get grip of the little bugger. And a bit of a wiggle and a pull. That's upside out. And yep, that's them both out. Cool. Excellent. So you can get that reflowed in there. Right. Clamp again. Oh. Good thing is these are so. Oh, back in a second. Somebody at the door. Package maybe. Mystery parcel times. Right, thank you. Cheers. Ooh, package. Mystery parcel times. I've ordered that much stuff on Amazon. I don't know, but it's got gift wrap kind of, yeah. Shite have I ordered myself now. Dual white strobe. Ah, that's for my disco unit. Mother electricity. Dual white strobe. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, more electricity stuff to play with. Right, okay, that's cool. Forgot to order that. What was I up to? I was going to put this resistor in, wasn't I? What am I doing for time? 11:41. Still got time. If I can get this done for about 12:30 or thereabouts. That'll let me get away into Edinburgh. There we go. Resistance is futile. What are you all up to? No, that's not then. Good jobs. See if we can get this other one out now, which is the one above it. Oh, somebody's had an accident. I'm quite close to one of the junctions on the M8 motorway. Junction 4. I can hear all the emergency services heading away up the motorway, so hopefully nobody's badly hurt. Ow, oh, tell you what, these tweezers are sharp. Can you believe I just bent the end of them by sticking it into my fingers? Wow. That was just a bit strange. Bloody hell, they're sharp. No blood. No blood today. No yet, anyway. It's early days, though. It's not ready for releasing yet. There's a wee blob up there. And that leg stuck to that side, so pull it across. I think this leg's free though, is it? No, it's still no free. Right, let's do the cheat sweat, get a grip of it, and give it a little wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There's that side out. And that's that side out. And stick it back in this side. It does look better with the resistors and that on this side, like. If you're going to do a job right, there's nothing better than doing it twice, yeah. I feel such an idiot. Right, that's not going to go in without a fight, that one. So, oh, bollocks. That's got a wee burr on the end, that's what it is. Yeah, so welcome anybody that's just come across me. This is a continuation of what I started last night. But I made a bit of a boo-boo. I didn't read my instructions. And I stuck all my transistors. Why is this not going in? I stuck all my transistors on the wrong side of the board, meaning that the collector and the emitter were mixed up, which was a rather stupid mistake to make. And I've also found a couple of solder shorts, considering there was over 100 odd LEDs in it. That itself doesn't surprise me. Let's just need a wee bit of heat to help it in. Well, you go. There we go. Yeah, so definitely a case of Terry didn't read the instructions properly. Taxi for a fanny. Sorry, that'll be fine. It's definitely tidied up the front end. Resistor at this side. Let's get this one out. R14.
it would have been a damn sight easier to solder it together as well if I had done it for this side. I wouldn't have been faffing about with it so much. You live and learn. Two kits for the same manufacturer with different ways of putting them together. That's a bit. It threw me a little bit. That was a little bit vague. Right. Let's do the grippy, grabby, melty bit. That's that side out, I think. Almost. Oh. Still be a bit warm, mind you. Fixing your fuck-ups electrically one-on-one with Smoo. Get that in there, you bugger. A little helping hand. Is that it in the board? Yep. Yeah, that wind and rain's not letting up. That's all right. Next resistor. Actually, that looks like a bit of a dry joint there. Why don't I fix something on it there? That won't be helping matters, whatever's on the other side of that. There we go. That looks all right. Two together. That down to there. That should be. Not sure about that one. Let's pull the solder out of that to see if that's supposed to be joined together or if that's just a trick of the light. Actually, that's reflowed that quite nicely. Right, okay, let's go. Right, next resistor. Oh god, I've still got loads. Right, let's go for this one. Up there. R4. One of the first ones I even put on the board. Right. He will comply. One side out, the other side needs to come. This is just going to fall out, I think. It did.
Hi Mark, how you doing? Mark from Mark Skill Models. How you doing, buddy? Hope you've got a bit better weather than what we've got up here. It's a bit shite. Just a bit shite. Right. Oh, there's a hole there. Put some hair around it, you'll find it no bother to it. Oh, come on, excellent. Is that one done? Next resistor. Let's go for this one. Which will be R3. Wet and windy, yeah. Oh yeah, I've got to go on my motorbike into fucking Edinburgh and that's wet and windy. It's kind of like how I like my women, but you know, it's I can think of better road conditions. No, know when to go, you know. Right, okay. You will comply. Resistance is futile. Oh, you bugger. Ow, ow, ow. Cramp. That's funny what happened there. Got a big shoulder leg all the way up there. When you like them what? Cold, wet, and smell what? I never said. So I like my women wet and windy. Well, he says it was cold, wet, and windy. I says that's how I like my women. But yeah. Preferably with a pulse. That's how I like mine. That necrophilia stuff's dead boring. Cold, wet, and smelly. Aye. Aye. Oh, you're bad, Vamp. You're bad. Bad man. Reflow in aisle 5. Get in, you bugger. Lovely. Next. That one. R2. Come on, R2. We must get away from the Federation of the core cells. Oh, not ready to go yet.
It will comply. I believe how much my hands are cramping up. So that shit coming out the bolt. Can I get any movement on it now? No. Ah, come on, you bastard. Come on, you wee bastard. I'll have to ping this one out. Yep. No, that's it out. How's the holes looking? Said that just to the bishop. A bit grubby. Right, reflow it, try again.
A severe case of deja vu here. Just timed out the freezer ice block. 3 minutes complete meltdown.
Oh, you did say it was a bit warm there, mate, didn't you? Right, reflow that. Reflow that. Should come out. Kinda. That's where we need some assistance to get that one out. It's not playing ball.
And for time.
Half an hour and then I need to get heading. It would be nice after all this if it actually worked. You never know. One of these days I'll get something right. Right. Oh, no, I didn't want that to happen, but there we go. Let's short out 2 resistors because that's fun to do. You fud. There we go. That unshorted out. Next resistor, what am I going for? That one. R1. I have a feeling my back will be killing me
after all that wind and rain, especially after sitting
in this chair since about 8 o'clock last night. I've been up and down a couple of times, like, but yeah, not ideal. That looks better. That's not doing what it's supposed to do. That might be it. No, it's not playing ball. It's time to hook it. Will comply. Somebody at the door again. All right, back in a second. For another delivery. Ooh. Right, cheers. Mystery parcels times again. Right, what have we got this time? I think this might be my Emopul's order. Warm, no, frickin' hot, earmark, eh? What? Oh, it's just saying earmark. Brown paper wrapping for a kit, really? Is that what's in the bag? Or is it something else? I don't know. Oh, brown paper over cardboard. All right, that's better. Weird. A raffle parcel. Oh, it's my Emopul's kit. There's the paints I ordered. Didn't tell me they jammed them inside the model. Probably. That's the kit I was out on about, the BF110E. Got a weird sort of beast thing on it. Oh, it's just a leaf. Right, okay, so I've stuck that in beside my... Right, okay, hopefully it's not broken anything then. That's not ideal when there's lots of little antennae. Well, it's broke all the clear parts off the sprues. That was very nice of you, E-Models. Thank you. Yeah, that's broken off the sprue as well. Rattling about like a bastard. Oh, that's all broken off. Rattling about like a bastard as well. Yeah, that was a great idea, E-Models. Jam my paint in beside my kit. Thanks. Shit, there's no other bits broken because of it. No, that part's got a bit of damage on it. That's great. There's lots of tiny little, there's a tiny wee antenna in that pack there. You'll not see it because it's white now. But because there's been extra weight put on it, it's all bent and buckled. Excellent. Great stuff. Apart from that, it looks all right. That's so annoying. All my clear parts are broken off with sprues because I decided to jam fucking paint that isn't supposed to be in the kit box in beside my kit. There should be a small email going their way. Let's move all that little fluffy colours. Wheel of giveaways winner kit and Fox's thingy. What's that? F1 Ferrari. Yeah, well, that kit I've just got for E-models there. It's fucking. They decided to jam my paints in beside the kit. It's damaged one part, which will be fixable. And broken all my clear parts off the sprues, which, yeah, nice one. Happy bunny? Not. You know. Some people really know the brightness. Right, where's that one going? In there. And in there, hopefully. Yeah, I can't believe, you know, you pay them good money for shipping and then fucking jam everything in one box and damage a bit. That's just got my back up, that has. I shall email them when I get back to Edinburgh. So I really can't be arsed at the moment. Let's get R10 out of there. So I get them same way, Terry. They open the box and pack it all inside and then break parts, yeah. It's got loads of little antennae that are really, really thin. And one of them's buckled over because there was something heavy left on top of it, and all my clear canopy parts are snapped off with sprues. They look as if they'll be all right, but that's not how I would expect a kit to arrive when you're paying good money for them. So yeah, there will be words had. Even better that the parcel arrived whilst I was on a live stream. Yeah, if you want all your kits smashed to fuck, order it for them. Cramp. I hope I don't get cramp when I'm riding the bike. I'm swithering whether to risk it and go down the motorway and just get brat, get there quick, or take the side roads, which take a bit longer. It's one of those, isn't it? It's what's the best thing to do? Oh, Paul Chapman's on. How you doing, mate? Come on, you bastard. You will comply. Just been a wee jobby. How's Paul doing? I've just received a nice broken kit for models. Not major, but just shit packing. Mind you, Gavin, that when you phone them up, they're usually quite good. Well, it helps if you pull on the right one that you're taking out, you fanny. That side's starting to go, that side's not. Right, that's that one away. Gotcha. I'm coming up because you better get the party started. Probably got temps and packet over Christmas. I don't know, mate. They've usually been quite good, but to put a heavy paint set on top of, you know, something that's got like a really big sprue clear canopies, and then that sits on top of like a sprue that has got the thinnest ever, less than a mil thick fucking little aerials and all the rest of it. And it's got my gander up a bit. I will be able to repair it, but I shouldn't be getting it in that fucking condition in the first place. Does that sound better? Why is that not going in? There we go. Shouldn't be allowed. It could be temps helping out, but I don't think they get temps in, to be fair. But I don't fancy having to send the fucking kit all the way back at my expense and all that. So to get a replacement and all that shit, I can't be arsed with it. I shouldn't be having to. Right, okay. What other ones have I got to take out now? Right, R1. Bjornson almost done now, I see. Getting there, mate. Almost. It's, as I say, if I'd done it right the first time round, I wouldn't be sitting doing all this remedial work now. But as I say, I didn't read the manual properly. It's my own fault. I think sometimes the solder runs down the end of this into this and resolders it. That's not too bad. Is it that one I'm on? Or is it the other one? I think it's that one. Come on. That's the bottom one I'm on. Fed up Christmas and you seem to work like an idiot just to get a few days off. A bit of a bummer, isn't it? Christmas is overhyped anyway. Bah humbug, bah humbug. Got that one out. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, ready to go. How am I doing for time? 20 past 10 minutes before I have to head into Edinburgh in the pissing rain. Mind you, if I'm going out to bite, I might as well get a McDonald's. I've not had a McDonald's for a while. That would probably be nice. You'll hear me saying all sorts of things if I come back and say they've cancelled the appointment. I'll be like, yeah. If they do, it'll be the 6th one they've cancelled. Right. I think this will be the last resistor I'm doing at the moment because I need to get ready to go into Edinburgh. And I'll be wet weather gear, I think, on. This will be fun. Right, that's why I need a reflow and a resook. And once I've done this resistor, that's me, I think. So let's make sure that's not touching that one. Don't think it is. Don't want that short now. Oh, that's it clear now. Not having much luck today at all. Right, that's getting switched off so it can cool down for 10 before I leave the house. Let's see if I can get this in the hole, said the actress to the bishop. That would be kind of cool. And I shall play about with the rest of this later. I probably won't be on tonight because I will need to get some sleep. Because I've been up all night.
Right. Oh, turn that off as well. So what have I still got to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 resistors, 3 capacitors, and 6 transistors to put on the right side of the board that I should have done on the right side of the board in the first place, but I didn't because I was a fanny. I'm going to have a cigarette and then head into Edelburger. Whee. What one am I looking for? Oh, God knows. Where am I? What day is it? Why am I here? That's the one. That'll do. Yeah, we drink a juice, a ciggy, and then off on the bike in the wind and rain. Yeah. I think it's worth my while emailing them because what are they going to do? You know, please package it up and send it back. Nah. I'll tell you, you're doing a good job there. I'm sure that if I were to solder on a print board, the tin would flow all over it. I misread the instructions, and it's hardly surprising when the same kit, well, a similar kit for the same company has all the stuff on the top of the board, like that, all the capacitors and everything on top. So I naturally assumed that that's how it would be on this, and I overlooked a wee thing that says all of these. I'll just actually point out what I did wrong. All of these, I'll lift it up. All of these transistors, right? I've got 3 pins: collector, base, and emitter, right? So there's a half moon underneath, and I thought, right, line up with the half moon. That's it the right way, but they should actually been under the board. And if they were under the board, the collector and the emitter would be in different places. So that's on all 6 of those, and the 2 it was there, which meant that the transistors wouldn't be working, which is why my lights didn't work. It didn't matter so much about the resistors and the caps, because resistors don't have polarity, and I had the caps all the right polarity, just on the wrong side of the board. But to make it look nice, you put them on the other side so you didn't see any of that, and you snip all the doofers off. So I'm hoping that's what it was, and it probably is. Yeah, because your power comes into your collector side and whatever's connected to that, but it doesn't go to the negative side until there's power applied to the base in the middle. So if you're applying power to the base in the middle, and that's the wrong way around, it's just a bit weird. So I fucked it up basically. My own fault. My own fault. Nobody to blame but me. But then I don't get out much. I'm going to have a read on that in the cave. What's that? Oh, your man flew away. Hi Ellie, how you doing, matey? I'm just getting ready to head. I've got to go all the way into Edinburgh and go for a fucking medical in the pissing rain. I'm a right grump today. Just got a kit for E-models and they jammed the fucking paints in it, so it's damaged a couple of bits inside the kit, so that's annoyed me. And the usual recreant the fucking twats that like doing all the thumbs down and that are still up to their tricks. Yeah. Why can't they just let somebody enjoy their fucking hobby without being dicks? I need to find my Bah Humbug hat. I had my Santa hat on earlier on. I need to find my Bah Humbug one. Yeah, so this is what I started one. Started one at about, it ran longer than I thought. I started one at 11:30 last night. And I actually got a 9-hour hangout with something that's supposed to be 8 hours. And I wired this board up wrong. And I'm now fixing it. So I just thought I'd fire another one up till I go for my appointment. So I'll not be on for much longer. I'm going to finish this cigarette and get my motorcycle gear on. That is looking a lot nicer, will that be? Reindeer-y thing. Taxi for a fanny. It'd be nice if it just works straight out the bat. I wonder if I can clip all these off without marking the board. That would be quite clever. Well, I can. Might not be able to get into all of them though. That's something I can piss about the later. I can get into most of them. That looks alright. I suppose I could do is touch them up with a wee bit of green paint on them. Have you still got your motorbike? Yeah, it's sitting outside in that lovely. I'm just trying to look out the window there. It's a gorgeous pissing rain day. If the sky gets any darker, it looks like it's going to snow. All I'm trying to switherling out is, do I go the motorway, which means I can hit Edinburgh in like 20 minutes, but I'm going to get blown all over the place? Or do I take the slower route on the A roads so that I might be a bit more sheltered from the wind? I'm thinking A roads because I think the spray off the motorbike is going to be a bit shit as well, won't it? High winds and rain. Yeah, I think I'll take the A roads. It might make more sense. Go on the A71. I guess I've been up all night, so I'm fucking knackered, so I'm going to be sitting about. I'll wake him up as soon as I get in the fresh air, like. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Lee. I've done it before. I mean, I'm a big chap. My bike, because it's not a faired bike, because it's a naked bike, doesn't tend to catch the wind too bad. But you're kind of, if you're in a headwind, your neck muscles are like that by the time you get into the place. So, yeah. I think I'll stick to the side roads. I'll go in. What road will I go in? I could go in through Broxburn. I might. What I might do, yeah, I might go in through Broxburn and that, and through Kirk Liston way, and then jump on the M8 for the New Bridge roundabout. So it's just a wee short run, rather than going all the way in on the motorway. See how bad it is. Just going, it's 1:30. I'm sure she said I had to be there first. So yeah, I can get to Edinburgh in 12 minutes on a day it's not windy, like, yeah. 1:30, yeah. Close that. What the hell have I got in there? Clear all that shite. Clear. Right, my phone's fully charged, so that's good. I can take that with me. I'll need to find my letter. Don't know where my letter is for today. You're lucky enough to have a bike and a car, so only riding the nice days. Well, I did have a van. Well, I've got a wee Fiesta van, but it's not turned up wheel in 6 years. The power steering pipe's away in it. The brakes all need done. Exhaust needs done. Some little twat up the street cracked the windscreen. So, yeah, I could put it back in the road, but is it worth it? It's a 2000. It's an 18-year-old van. It's only got 60,000 mile on the road, and it's got a decent 1.8 turbo diesel in it. Not a new starter and everything on it. The belts have all been done. Full Ford service history, because that's what my works vehicle was when I ran my business. But yeah, I don't know whether to break it for spares or just let it sit there and rot. But I do miss the four wheels when it's weather like this. Like, I don't mind if it's, you look out the window and you go, oh, it's a wee bit clouded over, and then you go out on the bike and then it starts raining when you're out. You're already out, so you're going to get wet. or if you get wet on the way back. But if it's actually pissing rain, to try and think about, oh, I'm going to put my gear on and go in all that rain, it's a bit not the best thing. So I don't think I will be online tonight, because I think the time I come back from Edinburgh, as soon as I've been up all night, I will get myself something to eat and then probably go to my bed. Yeah, I'm going to get wet, you know. As my mum always says, your skin's waterproof, it's a wind chill. But I mean, I've got decent gear. I've got Alpine Stars gear and all that, but yeah. It's more... Oh, if you ride a bike, you'll know yourself. You're riding in the wet. If you don't ride a motorbike and you want to know what it's like riding in the wet on a bike, drive your car and turn your windscreen wipers off for 5 or 10 minutes. And that's what it's like trying to see through your visor. And I know we go like every now and again and all that sort of thing, but yeah. And it's worse if you've got salt in the roads, because that just plasters you with all that crap, eh? And then you didn't care whether to wipe it or not, because if you wipe it, then it goes dry, and then you just can't see through all the salt and all that. Yeah. But my bike's seen 5 winters anyway, so it's not the best in it. But I'm pretty sure if I hang on to it, it's good mechanically. If I hang on to it, I could always powder coat the frame and, you know, get it sprayed up and that. A 5-year-old bike, I've only got, what have I got? I'm coming up for 22,500 miles or something like that. I did 9,000 miles in the first year I had it. Dry spite, yeah, aye, the salt. But yeah. So I'm going to head off, guys, because I need to go to Edinburgh. Thanks everybody for popping in. A helmet with a HUD. Inbuilt radar. It's a good idea. I know they're making ones with wee windscreen wipers and everything now, but can you imagine? I mean, you've got the wind noise on the bike. You're sitting doing 3 figures, you know, and now you can use it going and the fucking wind noise. And then the blade lifting off as you're getting up to. You look over your shoulder to do a shoulder check, and the wiper blade blows off. Yeah, that's going to work. Catch me later on. Yeah, as I say, I'll probably not be on tonight. But I'll keep working away on that in the background, fixing it. And I've got loads of other wee electrickery things for if I'm doing a wee at the bench, because I'm kind of off my model making at the moment. And folk pissing me off on my YouTube channel as well with the thumbs down and crap. It shouldn't get to me, but it does, because it's the same 3 cunts that do it all the time. What did I just say, cunts? And it's not even after the watershed. Yeah, they can't bear to see anybody being happy. That's why I came back on again, because I knew it would piss them off. So I can guarantee you when I shut this down, there'll be 3 more thumbs down on it, and I'll be like, get alive! But I'll keep doing it, just annoy them. Colour screen inside the visor, yeah. So, thank you, gents. Have a nice rest of the day, and I will probably catch up with you sometime tomorrow, or depends if I go for a snooze. I might go and hibernate for, you know, a day or 2. Oh, I'm absolutely knackered. Catch us later, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and until the next time, look after yourselves and happy modelling, and try and get out more. That's not getting out much, isn't it? Yeah.